Alright guys, hello, welcome to another video. This is going to be a long one. I'm going to talk about after the conference championship games are over and what will the rankings will be, the top four, the four teams that will be in the playoff, and I'm going to predict bowl games. What teams will go into certain bowl games? I've done this 2 years ago, and I want to do it again because it's actually pretty fun doing it. And it took me a couple of hours because you have to do some research of the bowl game itself. You know, what kind of conference team plays in this bowl game. So yeah, it took me a couple of hours to figure it all out, and I'm ready. So let's talk about the games. What a day for these conference championship games. It all started with that Big 12 ending. Yeah, I saw that ending, and I wanted Oklahoma State to win. I wanted them to win because Mike Gundy, the coach, he was there for quite a long time, and I thought they were going to win. I thought, more people pick Oklahoma State to win. They were the favorite, and it looked like they were going to make a comeback and get a touchdown with very little time left for Baylor. So, man, they were so close. Give them credit. Both teams played really well. It was kind of a low-scoring game too. But congratulations to Baylor. They were in it 2 years ago. They were close winning it. And this time, they got it done. So congratulations to Baylor. And you're wondering, why did I put Baylor, the logo? You see, why did I put Baylor in it? Well, because they won their conference championship game. So I'm like, okay, Baylor is slightly in the picture. All right. The next game is the Cincinnati versus Houston, and I kept my eye on that game for quite a bit, and the first half was pretty good, but then the second half, it was pretty much all Cincinnati, and they got the job done, and they won, and they're still undefeated. And then the SEC championship game, I saw mostly the fourth quarter. I was at a restaurant, and they had that game on TV, so I was kind of just chilling and watching it. And I was kind of surprised how high scoring it was, and I'm surprised that not only Alabama won, but they won by like 3 scores. Yeah. I bet you no one thought they would win by 3 scores. Because they were the underdog. They were the underdog for once. But it was a must-win for Alabama. Not necessarily a must-win for Georgia. But I'm pretty sure they were trying. I'm pretty sure Georgia was trying their hardest to win. Because, and a lot of people want Georgia to win. It's not because they don't like Alabama. It's because they don't want to see 2 SEC teams in the college football playoff. And unfortunately, that is going to happen, most likely. Next, the final game is the Big Ten championship game. Michigan took care of business. I didn't thought it would be a blowout. I thought they would win by 2 touchdowns, but they only let Iowa got a field goal, and that was it. I think the final score was like 42-3. So Michigan deserves to be in the playoff. So what about these 4 other teams? Notre Dame, Ohio State, Oklahoma State, and Baylor. Well, Notre Dame and Ohio State didn't play. They were obviously hoping certain teams will lose, such as Michigan and Alabama, Cincinnati maybe. But all those 3 teams won. So this is just like in I can't talk. This is how I did it in 2019. I would just remove these logos that are out of the playoff. So Notre Dame is out of it, and same for Ohio State. Oklahoma State, they're out of it because they lost the Big 12 championship game. And Baylor, they're out of it because they have 2 losses. Now, I think they could have been in the playoff if Michigan, Alabama, and Cincinnati were to lose, but that didn't happen. But I'm sure Baylor, the players, everyone are proud of themselves for a great, great season. They are the Big 12 champions. It's not Oklahoma, you know? So, now here's the thing. So those 4 teams that I just removed from the screen, they will all be in a New Year's Six Bowl. They all deserve to be in a New Year's Six Bowl, especially Oklahoma State and Baylor, because that was a heck of a game. Now we have the 4 teams. Now, the rankings will change. The rankings will change. So Georgia lost. It's either they're going to go down to number 2 or 3. I saw College Football Final on ESPN. It's basically a show where they show highlights of the games and all that stuff. It's kind of like Quick Pitch on MLB Network. So, but in that show, they have Joey Galloway and Jesse Palmer. They'll give their predictions on the rankings, and I believe Jesse had Georgia at number 3 and Joey at number 2. So, and they both have Cincinnati at number 4, and one of them had Michigan at number 2 and the other one had at number 3, which means both of them had Alabama at number 1. So what about my rankings prediction? Well, I think Cincinnati will stay at number 4. But hey, congratulations, Cincinnati's in it. Cincinnati's in it. I'm sure a lot of people are happy. You don't even have to be a Cincinnati fan to be happy about this. Yeah, Cincinnati should be in it. It can't be Notre Dame because they lost to Cincinnati. Can't be Ohio State because they have 2 losses, you know? Cincinnati should be in it. If they're not in it, that's a big problem. We're going to find out later today. All right, number 3 is going to be Georgia. Number 2 is going to be Michigan, and number 1 will be Alabama. So that is my prediction. So basically, Georgia and Alabama will swap rankings. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move Alabama over here and Georgia right over here. All right. All right, there we go. So, actually, wait. Let me do it like this. So there we go. That's probably what should have. This is probably what's going to happen tomorrow or later today. I'm sorry. So I'm glad that we got to see Michigan and Cincinnati, two new teams in it. And what I'm not, I can't talk. What I don't like is that we're having two SEC teams in it. You know, I wish Alabama lost. And if Alabama were to lose, the fourth team would have been Notre Dame, which means they'll be number 4, Cincinnati 3, Michigan 2, Georgia 1. So, anyway. A lot of people, or actually all of us, we want the committee to expand the playoff to 8 teams. It's just, I read that it may not happen until 2025. I don't know. I mean, why can't they do it 8 teams? And another question is, what is taking them so long? Like, why are we waiting year after year after year and they still have not expanded it to 8 teams? You know? Whoever, if they were to do that, there wouldn't be any problems, like the 8 teams, the top 8 teams right now, they will all be in the playoff, Let's hope they get it right this year. Last year they kind of got it wrong. Hopefully they get it right this year. So the 2 semifinal games will be one in the Orange Bowl and the other one in the Cotton Bowl. It's 1 against 4 and 2 against 3. So that means Alabama will play against Cincinnati and Michigan will be playing against Georgia. The question is, where will those games be at? Well, you're gonna have to wait until the end of the video, because what I'm about to do right now is predict not all, sorry. How many bowl games am I going to predict what teams will go into it, if that makes sense? I have 27. I believe 2 years ago I had 20, I think. This year, 27. And yes, I'm going to do it in order by the schedule. So here we go. So let's remove all these right here. Again, this is going to be a long video, because the one from 2 years ago in 2019 was about an hour. I'm going to try not to make it that long, but... And some of them I got them right in 2019, and I hope I get more right this year. So here we go. The first game that I'm going to predict is the New Mexico Bowl. That is one of the first games. Again, I'm doing it in order. So I'm going to put the logo of the bowl game in the middle and the 2 logos, the 2 team logos that will be playing. Alright, New Mexico Bowl, where are you? Here you go. Alright, Albuquerque. Alright, the New Mexico Bowl. I remember I did research. I did some research about these bowl games of what conference teams will be in it. And in the New Mexico Bowl, it's a Conference USA versus a Mountain West team. So the Conference USA team is, if I can find it here, because there's a lot. I download a lot of these pictures and logos. Where are you at? Oh, is it this one? Yeah. Oh, that's so big. This is some of them they're probably too big. Some of them are really small. This one is, you'll see it eventually once I shrink this thing. I'm using OBS, by the way, if you're gonna ask what software I'm using. Now, you're probably not familiar with this logo, because this is the best one I can find. This is Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky is 7-5. That WKU, that's what it stands for, but that's not actually their logo, but that's the best one I can find. And the Mountain West Conference, or the Mountain West team that they're going to be playing is... I'm trying to find it real quick. Where is it? I could have... What? Where are you at? Oh, I put it on the wrong folder. My bad. Yeah, because I have a folder for the bowl game logos, another one for the team logos. Okay, sorry about that. Where is it? Wait, let me try this again. What the heck is going on? Okay, whatever. I found it. Air Force. The Air Force Falcons. Air Force is 9-3, so that'll be a pretty good bowl game. New Mexico Bowl, Western Kentucky versus Air Force. So hopefully, my goal is to get one right. Like both teams in this bowl game that I predicted. That's my goal. I want to get one right, and I think I did in 2019. I got the Rose Bowl correct, and I think I might get it correct again this year because Utah won the Pac-12, and usually the Pac-12 champion goes to the Rose Bowl. So let's hope I can get two right at least. All right. Next one. Oh. Yeah, I'm good. There's a lot of clicking. Okay. The next one I have is the Independence Bowl. And I think I might go to that game. Alright. Independence Bowl. It is somewhere here. Here it is. Yep, it's Saturday, December the 18th. 2:30. Sorry. Okay. So, the Independence Bowl. Sorry, there's something in my mouth. Okay. Alright. Independence Bowl. Now, for the past couple of years, it's an ACC team playing at Conference USA. This year, I think an SEC team will be in it. Will be an SEC team and a Conference USA team will be in it. So the Conference USA team will be, as of my prediction, where is it? Did I not download it? Are you serious? Wait. Where is it? I know for sure I downloaded it. Where is it? Oh wow. Okay. It doesn't have the correct file. Wait, we're gonna do all files. There we go. I should be able to find it now. Yes. Okay. Perfect. UAB. UAB. They are a pretty good team. The Blazers. And they're in Alabama, so that is not very far away. And since I picked an SEC team, You want to know what the SEC team is? LSU Tigers, because they are 6-6. So I hope I get this one right. I hope I get this one right because if I want to go to this game, that'll be cool to watch LSU football in person. Unfortunately, Coach Ed Orgeron will not be at the game. I wonder why. Like, he's not going to be there. So, I guess they thought LSU wasn't going to win 6 games. Is that why? They should have let him coach this last game, you know. But anyway, UAB versus LSU in the Independence Bowl. I think that'll be a pretty good one. I really hope I get this one right because this is the game that I'm probably going to go in person. So, yeah. The thing is, I'm not sure if an SEC team will play in it, but I know for sure it's a Conference USA. Could be an ACC team. But anyway, I noticed that the sponsor is different. It used to be Walk-Ons, but now it's Radiance Technologies. So yeah, sometimes after a couple of years, a certain bowl game will have a different sponsor. But yeah, it is what it is. The next one is the LA Bowl, the Los Angeles Bowl. Now this is a new one. They didn't have it last year because of COVID. It's going to be in that new, nice stadium. So, LA Bowl. I'm looking forward to this one too. Home of the both NFL teams, I believe, right? Kind of like MetLife Stadium. The LA Bowl has a Mountain West versus a Pac-12 team. So for the Mountain West, I think this team deserves to go to this bowl game. Utah State. And I forgot to mention, I'll mention it now. How did Utah State crush San Diego State? Seriously, how? How did they crush San Diego State? Because 95% picked San Diego State to win, and I was one of them. San Diego State was my most confidence, 10 points, and I got that one wrong. San Diego State is ranked number 19th, and they got crushed. I think the final score was like 46 to something. I can't really remember, but it was bad. Actually, I'll look it up right now. 46 to 13. That's crazy. That's a huge upset. There's so many upsets this year. Unbelievable. So, Utah State, I think they deserve to play in the LA Bowl, and they'll be playing against a Pac-12 team, and that team will be... Oh, here we go. Since it's in Los Angeles, where is it? Here we go. UCLA. That'll be a perfect one in my opinion. UCLA versus Utah in the LA Bowl in that nice stadium. The new stadium too. So that'll be a good one. I'm sure that game's going to be on very late. And, you know, these are both teams from the West Coast, or the West. So that's not bad. Yeah, some of these bowl games will come on early. Like, I live in Central Time, and there's a bowl game that comes on at 10 o'clock, which means it'll be 11 o'clock Eastern. And that'll be, what, 8 a.m. Pacific? My gosh. The next one is the next bowl game. somewhere here, guys. I know I can't find it right away, but I know I downloaded all the photos. Here it is.
The R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl.
You know what? That sponsor has been the same sponsor for like the past 15 years, I think. So yeah, some sponsors will stay for a long time, and this is one of them. Now, the New Orleans Bowl has a Sun Belt team versus a Conference USA team, and I don't think I'm gonna get this one right, but I'm gonna show you what I think should happen in this one. So for the Sun Belt team is the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns, and I think that's perfect in my opinion. I mean, it's in Louisiana, you know. How about them Cajuns? How about them Ragin' Cajuns? And they won. They won their conference championship against Appalachian State. And the team that they'll be facing is another conference champion. And that is where is it? Oh, UTSA. Yeah, UTSA. They won their conference championship. So I think this is a perfect game. They're both really good teams, and I hope I get this one right as well. Yeah, this will be a good matchup. Both teams have won their conference championship, so we shall see. So I hope I get this one. I hope I get this one right, along with the Independence Bowl, and maybe the LA Bowl as well. All those games are going to happen in one day, next Saturday, or this Saturday actually. Or no, next Saturday. The Saturday after the Army and Navy game, so 2 weeks from now. Alright. Next game is... And you can kind of skim through this video. I'm not expecting you to watch this whole thing. But it's up to you. Next one is, okay. This one's a funny one. This picture right here. The Idaho Potato Bowl. Look at that mascot. Look at him. This mascot's wearing some Converse. Looks like some Converse. Anyway. It says 20 years. I don't know if this is the 20th year, but I just picked this one because of the mascot. That looks so funny. Now, the Idaho Potato Bowl has a Mid-American team versus a Mountain West team. So the Mid-American team that I chose for this is... oh, there you are. The Kent State. Now, Kent State was in a conference championship, and they lost to Northern Illinois. Yeah. And the Mountain West team and the Idaho Bowl, or Potato Bowl. What is it again? I wrote down a list so I can remember all of them. It's hard to remember all this stuff in your head. Okay. Wyoming versus Kent State in the Idaho Potato Bowl. Wyoming is 6-6, and Kent State is 7-6. Yeah, because they lost a conference championship. I don't think I might get this one wrong because I don't know if Kent State will be in it, but I'm kind of positive that Wyoming can be in this. So, yeah. And I believe the Idaho Potato Bowl is at the blue turf for Boise State. So, that's always fun to watch. Alright, next one. Hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. Okay, this one. I hope this one happens as well. I hope I get this one right. The Armed Forces Bowl. Armed Forces Bowl. I have a independent team versus a American Athletic Conference team. And let me give you a hint. The team that I'm about to choose has to play next week against Navy. Army. Army has been in the Armed Forces Bowl before, and I think they can be in it again. So, and they'll be facing, and I hope this really happens, because both teams have the same kind of name. UCF. That's right. UCF. It's the Battle of the Knights. The Battle of the Knights. I hope I get this one right as well. The Knight Bowl. The Armed Forces Bowl between the Army Knights and the UCF Knights. I think Army is the Black Knights and UCF is just the Knights. But they're both Knights. So, yeah, I hope I get this one right. I'm sure most of you are probably going to agree with me on this one. I'm sure y'all would like to see this kind of game as well. So Army has to play Navy next week, and I think they'll win because Navy is not that great this year. So Army should win that game. All right, the next one is okay. Trying to go fast here. Trying to get used to this. Okay, where is it? Okay, nope, not that one. Oh, this one. Yep. The Quick Lane Bowl in Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan, December 27th at 11 a.m. I don't know if that's Central or Eastern time. I'm going to say it's Central, but it could be Eastern time. I don't know. Anyway, you'll find out whether if it's Central or Eastern. So in the Quick Lane Bowl, for this year, it's a Big Ten. It's a Big Ten versus a Mid-American team. So for the Big Ten, I kind of hope I get this one right as well. For the Big Ten, I have Maryland. Maryland is 6-6. And the team that they'll be facing from the, what's it called again? The Mid-Atlantic? No, Mid-American. And I think this is perfect for this team. Since the game is in Detroit, Central Michigan. Yeah, I hope I get this one right as well. Yeah, Central Michigan. I think they should be in this one. Central Michigan is 8-4, and they'll be playing against a 6-6 Maryland team. So this is possible. A lot of my predictions are possible because I did research about it. So this can happen. I kind of hope I get the Central Michigan part correct since it's in Detroit. Anyway, so that's that. And again, later today you will find out pretty much all the bowl games. I believe there's 40 or 41, I think. At least it's not last year's, because last year there was like half of them. So yeah, it's back to normal this year, thank goodness. Okay, next. Oh, this bowl game's on Christmas Day. That's right. We have a bowl game on Christmas Day, ladies and gentlemen. They should call it the Christmas Bowl. That'll be perfect. The Christmas Bowl. Actually, there's not always a bowl game on Christmas Day, but there was one last year, and I think the year before as well, and now it's going to happen again this year. And it's the same bowl as well. It's the same type of bowl game. Okay, where is it though? This one. The Camellia Bowl. The Camellia Bowl. That is going to be happening on Christmas Day afternoon. I think this is in Alabama. So, in the Camellia Bowl, it is a Mid-American team versus a Sun Belt team. So for the Mid-American team, I have this team that won their conference championship game. And that team is Northern Illinois. I believe they're called the Huskies, right? Yeah. So they won their conference championship game, and they're, what are they? 9-4. And the team that they'll be facing is a Sun Belt team, and that Sun Belt team is, well, it's not the Ragin' Cajuns because we already picked them. I picked the Appalachian State Mountaineers. I think I might get this one wrong, but this is possible. This one's possible. So, Northern Illinois versus Appalachian State in the Camellia Bowl, aka the Christmas Bowl. Anyway. Alright. And Christmas is on a Saturday this year, but this is the only bowl game on a Saturday because it's Christmas Day. But yeah. Alright. Next one. Alright. This one. Now this one, they already announced for this next bowl game that I'm about to predict. They already announced one of the two teams in it. I don't know why, but they already did. And that is... No, not that one. Wait. But yeah, they already announced that team in that bowl game. And that bowl game... Where is it? That bowl game is... I hope I downloaded the photo. I hope I downloaded the photo. I don't think I did. I don't think I downloaded the photo. But basically, East Carolina's in it. East Carolina's in it. I don't think I downloaded the photo. I'll do that real quick. I thought I did. I'll check one more time. I guess I didn't. Oh well, I'll do it again real quick. Alright. But yeah, in this bowl game, East Carolina's in it. They already announced them to be in it. I don't know why, but I've noticed it's actually, for the past year or two, they kind of do that sometimes. I don't know why. They also, I might as well say this now, while you guys wait. They already announced the Hawaii Bowl. I believe it's, wait a second. I want to see what that Hawaii Bowl is, because I think, let me check what that Hawaii Bowl is. I know Hawaii's in it, but I don't know what they're playing against. They're playing against, oh, Memphis. Okay, I thought it was Fresno State, because I have saved Fresno State for a different bowl game. So, and I think Fresno State did play in the Hawaii Bowl a couple of years ago. Yeah, but it wasn't against Hawaii. I think it was against Houston. But anyway, Hawaii is back in the Hawaii Bowl again, so that's like their game. Alright, I downloaded the photo. I should be able to get it this time. Where is it? Wait. Oh, I put it on the wrong folder. Well, no wonder. No wonder. Great. The Military Bowl. I'm sorry that took so long. I thought I downloaded the photo, but it turns out I didn't. The Military Bowl. For this one, it is a ACC team versus East Carolina. So let me put East Carolina first, since they were already announced. Alright, East Carolina or ECU. And the ACC team I picked, I believe they're 6-6. North Carolina. I predict North Carolina will be playing against ECU in the Military Bowl. And yep, North Carolina is 6-6, and ECU is, I believe, 7-5. No, wait. Yeah, they are. Okay. So this could be a possibility right here. Alright, hopefully I downloaded all the other photos, so I don't have to go back and check. Okay. The next one, alright. I know for sure I downloaded this one. Okay. Alright. Somewhere here, somewhere here. What? Did I not download this one as well? What the heck? Oh no, I did. I know I did for sure. It's just hard to look at these pictures while you're choosing the file for OBS, because remember, I'm using OBS. Oh, here it is. There we go. The AutoZone Liberty Bowl. Now it says 60-second. I don't know if this is the 60-second. This could be an old photo, but this is the best one I can find. But as you can see, it says SEC and Big 12. Alright. So for the SEC team, I pick Tennessee. Tennessee, I think they're 7-5. And the Big 12 team is also, I believe, 7-5. That is Iowa State. Tennessee versus Iowa State in the All-State, or not All-State, AutoZone Liberty Bowl. I think this is a possibility. So, yeah, Iowa State 7-5. Same with Tennessee. All right, so two 7-5 teams playing in the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. All right. Okay, I think we're a little more than halfway there, so. Dang, this video's almost an hour already. Holy crap. I'm gonna try and go faster here. The next bowl game is somewhere in the West Coast. I believe this is where they have it. The West Coast. Okay. This one. The Holiday Bowl, I believe. Yep. San Diego. As you can see. San Diego. The question is, do I think, you're going to ask me, do I think San Diego State's going to be in this? The answer is no. I saved San Diego State for something else. So for this bowl game, it is a ACC team versus a Pac-12 team. So yeah, an ACC team's going to come all the way to the West. Alright, the ACC team I pick is Wake Forest. Now they lost their conference championship game. And the Pac-12 team that I pick is... We'll find it, guys. Don't worry. Here it is. Arizona State. Now, Wake Forest is ranked, but not Arizona State. But I think Wake Forest, they lost to Pittsburgh in their conference championship, so they're now 10-3. Arizona State is 8-4. I can see Arizona State win this game. You know, it could go either way. So it's not about the win and loss records. It's, it's about, how great these teams are. So this can happen, but I think I'll get this one wrong. So this is Wake Forest versus Arizona State in the Holiday Bowl in San Diego. Alright, next one. Ooh, this is a new one. This is a new bowl game. And yes, I'm going to predict this one. This is a new bowl game. The Fenway Bowl at Fenway Park. Yes, they're having a bowl game. A new bowl game at Fenway Park. And for this one, it is a it is an American Athletic team versus an ACC team. Alright. So I picked... the Houston Cougars, which they lost to Cincinnati in their conference championship game. But they are a great team. They are a great team. And the ACC team I pick is in Miami Hurricanes. Miami is 7-5, I believe. So this is a possibility right here. Houston versus Miami at Fenway Park. So yeah. So now I read that they now have 3 bowl games that will be in a baseball stadium. This one in Chase Field and one in Yankee Stadium. And the one in Yankee Stadium is the next bowl game that I'm about to predict. And that bowl game is called the New Era Pinstripe Bowl at Yankee Stadium. Or they could call it the Yankee Bowl, right? Because they call it the one in Fenway Park the Fenway Bowl. I can call this the Yankee Bowl. Anyway, for this one, it is an ACC team versus a Big Ten team. Now, I kind of hope I get this one right. I think this will be an interesting one to see if this one happens. So for the ACC, I picked Louisville. I think Louisville is either 6-6 or 7-5. I'll check real quick. They are 6-6, and the team that I picked for the Big Ten, and this is good news for this team. Purdue. Purdue's finally back in a bowl game. They had a great year, so they deserve to be in a pretty good bowl game. Louisville versus Purdue at Yankee Stadium. It can happen. So, yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. Do you guys agree with me or do you guys disagree with me? What do you think? We're not done yet, but we have how many more? 3, 6, 9, 12. We have 13 more to go. Yeah, I'm doing a lot this year. 13 more to go, counting the college football playoff semifinals, which we will save those for last. The next one, oh my gosh, this is a funny name. This is a funny name for this bowl game. You thought the Idaho Potato Bowl was a funny name, huh? This one's probably even funnier. The Cheez-It Bowl in Orlando. It used to be in Phoenix, Arizona, but now it's in Orlando. Look, it tells you the time and the date, December 29th at 5:30 p.m. I don't know if that's Eastern or Central, but it has ACC and Big 12. So, hold on a second here. Big 12. Okay, Big 12, Big 12. Okay. The Big 12 team I chose. Well, at first I picked an independent bowl, an independence team, but since I saw the Big 12 logo, I was going to pick BYU for that game, but now I have to change my mind. It's not Baylor, it's not Oklahoma State, it's not Oklahoma, because those are really good teams. So it's another great team after that one. Okay, guys, I'm downloading a photo real quick. Okay, I'll do this one. Alright, the Big 12 team I choose, and I'm probably going to get this one wrong, but I don't know. Oklahoma could be in this one, but I picked Kansas State. They're 7-5. I mean, I think they might be in it. I can't really see Oklahoma being in this one. I think Oklahoma will be in a bigger bowl game than this one. But for but an ACC team I choose for this one. Hold on a second here. I'm probably gonna get this one wrong. I might as well go with what I have already. NC State. Yeah, at first I was going to pick NC State versus BYU in this one, but now I notice that it's a Big 12 team, so NC State versus Kansas State, that's probably not going to happen because NC State's 9-3 and Kansas State is 7-5, but because I already picked Miami, and I mean, it could be, I don't know, it could be Virginia Tech or Virginia in this, maybe. So, yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's just move on. But yeah, Virginia Tech and Virginia are both 6-6, so I don't know if they'll be in this one. They could be. I'm gonna go back and rewatch this whole video probably, or re-listen to it and see which ones I got right and which ones I got incorrect. So, okay, the next one, we are starting to get into the big ones. We're starting to get into the big ones, guys. And then we'll get to the New Year's 6. This is a big one. It's not a New Year's 6, but it's a really big one, though, for a non-New Year's 6 game. The Alamo Bowl. Yes, this is always a very good game. Very good bowl game. Now, it's a Pac-12 team versus a Big 12 team. Now, this, I hope I get it right. This one is very possible. This one is very possible. So, for the Pac-12 team, I picked Oregon. Yes, I picked Oregon to be in this one. And the Big 12 team that they'll be facing in this is Oklahoma. Yep, I saved Oklahoma for this one. This might happen. Oregon versus Oklahoma and the Alamo Bowl. That'll be something. That'll be great. And they're both about even. In my opinion, they're both even. So, yeah. This is a big matchup. We're about to hit the 1 hour mark. Okay, the next one, I'm going by the schedule in order. The next one is a... Wait. Hold on. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do the New Year's 6 last. Never mind. Okay, the next one is the Las Vegas Bowl. Yeah, this is weird because the Las Vegas Bowl is usually on the first day of bowl games. Instead, they must have swapped it with the LA Bowl. But they're still having the Las Vegas Bowl. The Las Vegas Bowl has a Pac-12 team versus a Mountain West team. But yeah, they swapped it with the LA Bowl, which is the LA Bowl's the LA Bowl's first year. So, okay, where is it? Where are you? I hope I downloaded the photo. Yes, I did. Look at this fancy logo. Alright, Las Vegas Bowl. So for the Pac-12 team, Las Vegas Bowl is always a pretty good one too. Somewhere here, guys. Hold on. Where is it? I thought I downloaded it. Where is it? Oh. Oregon State. Yeah, Oregon State is 7-5. So they should be in a bowl game. Could be this one. And the Mountain West team I picked is the team that they lost their conference championship really bad. And that team is... what is with me not finding it in time? Or what is with me not finding it right away? Did I download the photo? I better downloaded the photo. Okay, wow, I did not. I somehow didn't, unless if it's on... Alright, well, I did not download this team's logo, unfortunately, so give me a second real quick. Alright, we're doing that one. There we go, San Diego State. The team that they lost really bad in their Mountain West championship, but they'll still be in a bowl game, and I think it could be this one: Oregon State versus San Diego State in the Las Vegas Bowl. But yeah, they must have swapped the Las Vegas Bowl and the LA Bowl schedule. Oops. What did I do? Oh my gosh. I accidentally click X on my checklist, the list where I put all the bowl games, but luckily it saves it for me, so it's all good, guys. It's all good. Okay, next we have... Okay, we're into big games now, so... This is good news for Hogs fans, you know what I mean? Alright, let me find the logo of the, oh, there we go. The Tax Slayer Gator Bowl in Jacksonville, Florida. It is an SEC team versus an ACC team. And now, for the SEC team, I did say Hogs. That's right, Arkansas. Arkansas is finally back in a bowl game, just like Purdue, right? Yeah, remember the past couple of years they were so bad? But now they're really good. They had a hard schedule, seriously. They are 8-4. They could have been 9-3 if they defeated Ole Miss, but they lost by 1 point because they decided to go for the 2-point conversion and win by 1 point, but they missed it, so... And I think this will be an interesting game. The ACC team I pick is Clemson. That is a very, very, very interesting matchup right there. Arkansas versus Clemson. In the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl in Jacksonville, Florida. Not very far away for both these teams, so that's good to know. Clemson's 9-3, and Arkansas's 8-4. So that, I hope I get this one right, in my opinion. So yeah. And I might as well say this now. I will do my Bowl Mania predictions. That's right, every year I do Bowl Mania predictions. So this year will be back to normal, which is great. Alright, the next game is the Outback Bowl. It says 35th, but I think it might be the 36th one because it's going to happen in January 1st, 2022. But this is the best one I can find. I remember this bowl game. Now this is a Big Ten versus SEC. Both have the same record. Oops. Excuse me. Didn't mean to sneeze. Yeah, both teams are 7-5. Alright, so for the Big Ten, I chose Penn State. Alright. And the SEC team I pick, Mississippi State. Excuse me, sorry. So Penn State versus Mississippi State in the Outback Bowl. I believe this is very possible. Yeah, they're both 7-5. Should be an interesting one. And that's on New Year's Day, so we're on the New Year's Day games now. Okay. Next one is just as good as the Outback Bowl in my opinion. Oop, that one. Okay, I better download this one. Where is it? It is called the yeah. The Citrus Bowl in Orlando. This is a good one too. This is also a Big Ten versus SEC team. This one's a slightly bigger game than the Outback Bowl, so for the Big Ten team, I chose Michigan State. And the SEC team I'll pick, Johnny Talk Sports, this is for you. Because you are a fan of Texas A&M. So I think this is very possible. So Johnny Talk Sports, would you like to see this matchup? Michigan State versus Texas A&M in the Citrus Bowl in Orlando. It's possible. And if it happens, it should be a great one. So yeah, let me know, Johnny. Or let me know who do you want to see Texas A&M play. But that is my prediction for them. Okay, next one. Okay, the last one before we get into the New Year's Six. Okay, this is actually the last game, the last bowl game before the national championship game, which is kind of weird in my opinion for this bowl game. This is the Texas Bowl. Now I know this is not the Texas Bowl logo, but as you can see it says Big 12 versus SEC. But yeah, the Texas Bowl is a Big 12 versus SEC team. So for the Big 12, I chose Texas Tech, a Texas team. Usually a Texas team is in it, in the Texas Bowl. So Texas Tech is 6-6, and the SEC team that they'll be playing is also a 6-6 team. Alright, and that is the South Carolina Gamecocks. South Carolina's back in a bowl game. That's Angry Grandpa's favorite team, by the way, because they live in South Carolina. Well, they live in Charleston. I hope I get this one right as well. Texas Tech versus South Carolina in the Texas Bowl. Alright, before I go through the New Year's Six bowl games, I want to check my list real quick, just in case if I somehow skip one. Okay. Okay, I did that one. So give me a second, guys, before we start the New Year's Six. Alright. That's that. Okay, so I believe I covered most of it, or all of it. Okay, I did that one. That one. What is your favorite bowl game? What is your favorite bowl game, and what is your favorite non-New Year's Six bowl game? Yeah, that's a tough one, huh? There's a lot of good ones. There are a lot of good ones. But yeah, I will be doing a Bowl Mania prediction, so yeah. Alright. Now let me check the team logos. You know what? I actually missed one, and that is the another Big Ten versus SEC, but I did not write it down on the list. I just have the photo of the logo of the bowl game, so I'm going to try and do that quick prediction. Alright, that one is called the Music City Bowl. I forgot to write this down on my list, but it's a Big Ten versus SEC team. So let me see if I have any Big Ten teams here. Big Ten. Ooh. Yep, I do. Although I might get this one wrong, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to pick this one while I have it. Big Ten, Iowa. Iowa Hawkeyes. They lost pretty bad in their conference championship game, the Big Ten championship game, to Michigan. Let me see if I have an SEC team available here. Okay, SEC. Jeez, the SEC is so tough. It's been tough forever, seriously. It's been so tough for the past, I don't know, decade or two, at least. Okay, let me find another SEC team. Right, SEC team. Iowa is... Are they ranked? I think they are. Yep, they're 13th. I don't think they'll be in this bowl game, but I'm just going to use them just because I have the logo. Actually, I might pick something. I might pick a different Big Ten team now. Alright, I'm going to pick... I will pick... Okay, we'll do Wisconsin. Wisconsin's 8-4. So I don't know what to use. I don't know what to use for Iowa, but the Music City Bowl is not really a big bowl game, so I'm just gonna pick a. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch with Iowa and Wisconsin. Alright, Wisconsin. And the team that they'll be playing is an SEC team, and that SEC team is going to have a 6-6 record. Yeah. Wow. Every SEC team is in the bowl game except for Vanderbilt. Oh, that's kind of sad. That is kind of sad. Well, Wisconsin, you know what? Actually, well, we'll do this one, yeah. Alright, Wisconsin's going to play a 6-6 SEC team. Well, it's not the LSU Tigers. It's a different Tigers. That's also a 6-6 team. Right? And that 6-6 SEC team, which they are known as the Tigers, are Missouri. Missouri's also back in the bowl game. So this is possible, but I don't think I'll get this one right. But anyway, let's finally move on to the New Year's 6 bowl games, and then we'll do the final two, which will be the semifinal games, and we'll be done. Sorry, this is a very long video. Alright, the first New Year's 6 is the one in Atlanta. That one is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl is an ACC team versus an SEC team. And the ACC team I pick is the ACC champions, Pittsburgh. I think they deserve to be in this bowl game. And the SEC team that they'll be playing is the UK, Kentucky. Pitt versus UK at the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. I'm confident that Pittsburgh will be in it, but I'm not really confident that UK will be in it, or Kentucky. But this is possible. So that is the first New Year's 6 on the schedule. The second New Year's Six is the one in Phoenix, Arizona. And I think I might get this one right. Oh, is it? I know I downloaded it. There we go. The PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Now, the Fiesta Bowl is not always a necessarily certain team from a certain conference. So, I decided to do this. I picked where is it? Where are you? Where are you, logo? Yep, there you are. Notre Dame. Since if Notre Dame can't make the college football playoff, they will be in a New Year's Six with only one loss. And they'll be playing against a team that probably could have won their conference championship, Oklahoma State. I think this is possible. I kind of hope I get this one right as well. Notre Dame versus Oklahoma State in the Fiesta Bowl. Although I might get it wrong, but I could get it right. Maybe at least one of those teams will be in it. Okay, the next one is up. The oldest bowl game. The oldest bowl game, and that one is the Rose Bowl. Now, it's not presented by Vizio anymore. This is an old one, an old logo. It's actually presented by Capital One now. Yeah, they have a new sponsor. Well, we all know that Utah's going to be in it because they won their Pac-12 championship game. So it's usually Pac-12 versus Big Ten. Well, the Big Ten champions won't be in this because they'll be in the playoff. So the second best Big Ten team is Ohio State. And I think I'll get this one right. I got it right 2 years ago, and I think I will this year. I'll be surprised if I get this one wrong. Because, yeah, Ohio State is the second best Big Ten team, right? They are. Yep. So, it should be this one. It should be this one, but anyway. So, yeah, that's the Rose Bowl right there. Oh, yeah, remember last year the Rose Bowl was in AT&T Stadium because of COVID restrictions? So, good thing it's not like that this year. Good thing they're going back to Pasadena. Alright. 3 more to go, guys. 3 more to go. This one on New Year's Day as well. The All-State Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. The Superdome. Yeah, it used to be called the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, their sponsor, but now it's called the Caesars Superdome. When I first heard Caesars, I thought it was Little Caesars, the pizza place, but no, it's a different one. Well, usually it's a Big 12 versus SEC team, and the Big 12 team I pick is the Big 12 champions, the Baylor Bears. They're back in the Sugar Bowl again for the 3rd time in 4 years, I think. Did they won it once? Let me go back. I know they lost once, but did they won it that other time? Okay, they were in 2020. Oh no. Wait. Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. I think I was thinking of a different team. Oh, I was thinking of Georgia. Yeah, Georgia was in the All-State Sugar Bowl twice in like 3 years. So Baylor is back in it. And they'll be facing, well, the two best SEC teams will be in the college football playoff, which means it's going to be the third best SEC team, and that will be Ole Miss. I think I'll get this one right. Baylor versus Ole Miss in the All-State Sugar Bowl. And now, finally, the moment you've been waiting for, the college football playoff semifinal. Well, we all know the 4 teams: Alabama, Michigan, Georgia, and Cincinnati. The question is, where will those 2 games be played at? Well, we know the 2 locations, right? We know the 2 locations for, I should say, we know the 2 bowl games for this, for the 2 semifinals. The first one is the Orange Bowl. Capital One Orange Bowl. The second one is the Cotton Bowl. Now, in my opinion, I think the Orange Bowl will be the first one and the Cotton Bowl will be the second one. So, what 2 teams will be playing in the Orange Bowl and what 2 teams will be playing in the Cotton Bowl? Well, in my opinion, I think in the Orange Bowl it's going to be, starting with the Alabama, number 1, against number 4 Cincinnati. I think this will be the Orange Bowl because I believe that the number 1 team gets to pick what bowl game or which one of the 2 bowl games they want to be in. Alabama will probably pick the Orange Bowl because it's closer to them, so, which means the other game, the Goodyear Cotton Bowl, will be Michigan against number 2 Michigan against number 3 Georgia. So it should be the college football playoff semifinals should look like this. It should look like this, although I might be wrong. It could be Alabama and Cincinnati in the Cotton Bowl and Michigan and Georgia in the Orange Bowl. But this is my opinion, so. Yep, 1 against 4 and 2 against 3. And yeah, I'm very sorry for the long video, but I told you guys it would be a long video. And yeah, I'm not talking very loud because I'm getting kind of tired. I gotta go to sleep. And we're about to find out all day later today and see if I'm right on some of these. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree with me or not. Until then, I'll talk to you guys next time, and I will do my Bowl Mania prediction next week. So yeah. Oh man. A lot of things have changed in just one day. So if you watch this whole video, I applaud you. I'm very sorry that it's very long. Again, I try not to make it this long, but I predicted 26 or 27 bowl games. That's a lot. I didn't thought it would be this many, but that's more than half of the bowl games, because I think there's like 40 or 41 total. I just predicted more than half of the bowl games of what teams will be in it. So some of them I'm confident, some of them not so much, but yeah. All right, y'all. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? Yeah, that's it. Have a great rest of your day. And also, Bowl Mania. Bowl Mania. I might as well screen share this real quick. You can actually create your entry already for your, oops, sorry. You can actually create your entry for your bowl games. Okay, let me, screen share this. Alright, sorry, excuse this here. Oop, excuse that as well. Okay, this is an old video from 2 years ago. So, look, they have Capital One Bowl Mania. See? And there's a countdown. It looks like it'll be open sometime at 8 p.m., I think, so. But you can create an entry already. That's insane. So, and you can go back to last year's, even though last year's was so different because they didn't have all the games. But anyway, so that's it. Johnny Talk Sports. I will be joining your group, and yeah. But first, there's one more game to go before the bowl games start, and that is the Army and Navy game. Yeah. Oh, man. Yep. So, I believe Army will win that game. So, remember Army could not win that game for like 15 years? Yeah, I know. When they finally won it in 2016, oh, it felt great. Seriously. And that was the last game Vern Lundquist announced for college football, so that was like a perfect way to end his broadcasting for football games. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the Independence Bowl, and hopefully I get that one right. I hope I get the LA Bowl right. Same with the New Orleans Bowl, Alamo Bowl, you know, Fiesta Bowl, Texas Bowl, you know. Yeah, some of them I'm confident. Hopefully I get at least one correct. And I think I will get the Rose Bowl correct. And I think I'll also get the Sugar Bowl correct. So, we'll saw. I will go back and re-listen to this video and go through the bowl games that are official and see which ones I got right and wrong. So, but yeah, this was a fun video to make as usual. It just took so long to make, and it took a lot of time to do research and write this down on a list, but it was fun while making it. So, that is it. I'll talk to you guys next time. And if you are a fan of my Christmas videos, there will be Christmas videos coming soon. Yes, I will be doing videos on Google Santa Tracker and NORAD Track Santa. And yeah, so keep an eye out for that. And that is it. Oh, man. Man, I did a lot of talking and a lot of clicking, too. Whew. Must be a record. Alright, goodbye.